on this Tuesday morning. You get them, Frank. 33, 34 degrees. Things are going to warm up quite nicely, though. Enjoy today and tomorrow, though. Temperatures are going to be around 52 today, 60 tomorrow. Full sunshine tomorrow. Partly cloudy skies today with your high 52, but no rain to worry about. The rest of the week not looking bad at all, except for just cooler temperatures sticking around. Look at those lows, 22, 28, 19, and 26. But no rain, no snow to worry about, Jimmy.
And up here this morning, City Council President Jimmy Gill. I didn't see anything in either paper this morning about the council meeting last night. You said they weren't even there.
They weren't there. They didn't show up. We got chances.
Nothing was happening in the great state of Alabama yesterday. Especially North Alabama made anything important. They couldn't make a city council meeting.
Something was going on. I think they said some trial or something they was at. But anyway, they didn't show up.
Y'all had a big meeting?
That's surprising.
Wasn't too big. We didn't have about 4 or 5 things on the agenda.
Before we get started on that, what's the latest on our good friend Dan Williams from what you've heard?
Harold told me last night that he was kind of stable and everything. He's still in the hospital, over in the hospital. I don't think he's still in ICU, but I think he's still in the hospital.
Right,
stable
good.
with
So
pneumonia
that's
right now.
Harold, if you know anything else this morning, I know you're watching, send us a text and we'll get that on. So what did y'all talk about last night?
Mac Martin, the city planner, did a presentation about some street intersections. Going to do some upgrades at Hobbs and Madison and Hobbs and Marion Street. One right there in front of the city hall. Landscape, make it a whole lot pedestrian friendly and everything.
We had a thing this morning out of Decatur Daily over the weekend talking about the number of traffic. The number one hot spot for traffic is between South Jefferson and Lindsay Lane.
Yeah, we got a plan. Just waiting on ALDOT. They say it's still about 2 years away.
No, widen that highway?
Widen it, yeah, down at the underpass by the railroad.
Ooh, that'll be nice.
How do they do that there?
It's going, that third lane will be on the other side.
Oh, okay, so there's a way to get on the other side and go on.
Around that bridge.
Oh. So what other important stuff happened last night?
Well, that's basically about it. Well, Harold had a big thing about people living out in Mooresville Road right there, cable company. We having a problem with both cable companies not delivering on their promise to supply cable to residents.
You're talking about Charter and WOW?
Yeah, both of them.
To supply customers with cable?
Yeah. So Harold had a meeting with them Friday afternoon. I mean, you got this street, and then you go 3 or 4 streets over, no cable.
So they're trying to get cable everywhere?
Well, it's supposed to. The contract says that the agreement they got with the city says that they supposed to supply cable to all the citizens in Athens.
What's one of the biggest things that you guys deal with that face the city of Athens now with the growth that we're having?
Service.
Getting everything taken care of?
Yeah. And service.
When are we going to hear more about the vote on to raise taxes to support the new schools?
When we hear back from the legislative delegation, we send it past that resolution at the last minute to send to them, and they'll decide whether or not to put it on.
Is that something all councilmen support 100%?
I think so.
To vote for it, yes.
To vote. Really let people vote, period, you know. I can't say worry about supporting it, but to support.
So you're saying all the councilmen don't really support it?
I don't know that.
Well, how do you feel about it?
I support it.
Okay.
Yeah. Might give me a beat, but I support it.
You're all about new schools.
Yeah. Anything else happening?
It's about, I decided last night, pretty quiet last night.
Jimmy, back in the 60s, when you were, when did you get married?
73, I had to think.
73. Well, back in the 60s, it was against the law in the state of Alabama for interracial marriages to take place. Did you ever think you'd see a day when gay marriages were legal in the state of Alabama?
Not really, but I tell you what, this day and time don't nothing surprise me.
So it's just...
But I strictly stay man and woman myself.
Well, yes.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Your wife is lovely.
I don't plan on getting married again.
Well, that should always be the plan.
But if you did, it'd be another woman.
It would have to be
You may
another
get him in
woman.
trouble.
Definitely had to be another woman. I don't need another me sitting beside me.
Oh, well, Jimmy, thanks for coming up, and we'll take it from there. As always. Anything else we need to know about last night?
No, that's about it.
All right, we'll take a break. Dan and Lucas coming up next. Y'all hang on.